Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the My Kind of Thing University, Unique with the Unicorn, Part 3. Um, I know I'm late. Just give me a second. uh, but today we are starting on the other components. We so far have the head and body and the limbs. And tonight we'll be working on the unicorn horn, the unicorn's flowers, and the mane and tail. Hey, Rosetta. And I think the wings are a part of this part too, right? Yes. But yeah, yesterday it was a bit of a last minute emergency thing, so I was not back in time to conduct the live. And it's a good thing I didn't make it earlier because I've been fighting a headache all day. That's neither here nor there. We are ready. Are we ready? I hope that we are ready. I'm going to show you all my progress in a moment. But it is a lot happening here, and I'm just trying to make sure that I stay on task. So forgive me for looking a little rough today. Like I said, I had a late start, and that's it. I had a late start. I'm going to plug this up. It's about to die. We're gonna work it out. Hey, Linda. If you are new here, my name is Uniqua, and I am the artistic designer behind My Kind of Thing, a handmade company that specializes in one-of-a-kind handmade dolls, particularly dolls of color, and even more specifically black and brown dolls. If you are interested in the pattern for Uniqua the Unicorn, the link is in the description of this video. If you are interested in the material for this design, like the eyes and the lashes and the yarn, not including the white, the link for that is in the description of this live as well. Hey. Ooh, there's a lot of people here that I am not familiar with, but let me plug this in. Funny, I like the way she is attached. So I'm trying to see when we do the assembly video, you'll see how I attached her differently from how unicorns have been attached in other spaces and places that I've seen. So, or maybe, I don't know, but I've done a unicorn-like thing before, and I attached it very differently. Hey, Peggy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me share with you all my pieces. I got yarn everywhere. Yeah, see, it's weird. The chat is some interesting things in the chat. Oh, okay, I see. So this is just on here. You saw the sped up video. Which one? I'm like, I actually did a whole, hey Karen! I did a whole, I did the whole video on putting the pieces together, and I've even edited some of it. But I have yet to put it up. I haven't edited all of them, but I have to put them up. It's just I have been struggling with copyright because copyright strikes are annoying, and I've been getting them. Yeah, you know what? I forgot what I was doing that day and that moment, but I'm gonna call you back. You know what? I'll call you. I'll call you when this live is over, like a little while after this live. Karen. It's been a lot of different things happening. But so we have our limbs, our head and body. I'm trying to pull them so that you can all see them. Our ears, because I feel like I didn't mention that we had to have the ears done, but I just assumed that, you know, you all would do the ears. How many of you all are caught up? How many of you all are actually up to part 3, right? Because that's what we're on, part 3. Like I said, I'm actually on task. I wanted to get a little bit further, but life didn't permit it. I was working on the Halloweenies because we're gonna start the mystery Halloweeny crochet along a little early this year. So I was working on those. And so I actually didn't start on part 3 like I had intended to. And I'm trying to see because I keep them in this bag. And it's like a bunch of projects all at once. Okay. So we got head, body, and limbs, and ears. Okay, that's what I'm missing. The ears. Give me 1 second. I have to plug in this laptop because it's dying. Are you all having a good weekend? You gotta forgive me if I'm looking down. I have my laptop like right here, so I have to look there. Over. I think it's the weight of her Afro puff. Like, it doesn't matter. She just is constantly falling over. It's her Afro puff is gigantic. And so she's like that baby tumbles. I don't know if you all are familiar with that. It was a doll who used to do flips. That's good. My weekend is going okay. I got prep work to do. Lots and lots of prep work. So, all right. Ears. That's what I was trying to pull off. So, I know they're in this bag. And as a matter of fact, what I want to do, I want to have this camera higher and pointed further down. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so there you go. Be able to see. All right. Is find these ears. I don't know where these ears are. They're in this bag though. They are definitely in this bag. have some other stuff in this bag too. I don't want to spoil the surprise by pulling out things prematurely. So that's one ear. And the cool thing is, right, so in creating the design behind me, I couldn't decide at the time which wings to use, which color wings to use. So I made a pair of wings in each color and then decided from there whether I would use, there's so much in this bag. I gotta get this situation organized because I can't find this other ear. I know it's in here. I'm trying to find it without having to pull out other things. Okay. And for future reference, I'm not putting them back in here because every time I have to. Okay. So we got the ears. We have the head. You see the head has this little hole here. Kind of looks like Snoopy. And the body. And then we have the front hooves. They got kind of smashed up in the bag. And the back hooves. All right, does anybody have any questions? You have to put them in their own bag because, yeah. So, now we are going to get started on the mane, the wings, and the tail and the horn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start on, I think I'm gonna start on the horn, because the thing about the mane, right, is that it, no, I can't start on the horn because this one's horn is gonna be different. So the wings, the tail, I don't need to do the wings because they're already done. I'm supposed to do a silver horn because this yarn has gray in it. It has gray, and so I'm doing a silver unicorn horn. She's gonna have, I guess, maybe silver wings too. So I'm not even gonna be able to use the pink. And then her mane and stuff is supposed to be pink, right? I think. I don't know. But, yeah. Sadly, my brain has been elsewhere all week. And yesterday, I had to run from the morning. And I didn't get back in until after 10 o'clock last night, so I haven't had much time to kind of stop and think. And then this one thing that I did, and it took me like a while to do, I'm looking at it right now, and the bottom of it is annoying me, so I have to go back and undo it and adjust it. And I gotta make the Halloweenies. But anyway, we're gonna crochet together and kick it. No pressure. And experimenting. Y'all can see that's something I was experimenting with. I don't know. You know, it's that time of the year. It's mystery Halloweeny time. Don't mind that. That's not an indicator of anything. Y'all know I just like the look of candy corn. Okay, now what are we gonna do? So her hair is gonna be pink. That means I really gotta. The reason why I don't want to do hair on camera is because hair requires counting, and I can't count and talk. So it's not gonna be accurate if I count and talk. And the funny thing is, I already got the flowers done. No, but I still gotta make more flowers because they only have one pink flower. But yeah, you know how we do. The pattern actually requires for the flowers, I believe the pattern says 2.75 millimeter hook. Let me just see, because I think I have it here. I think I have it somewhere here. Okay, I do. And I have a really annoying headache. Like, it stopped earlier, but then it started up again as I started to move around and do stuff. And I don't know. I'm not tired. And I just ate, so I'm not hungry. I don't know what this headache is. It might be a anxiety-induced headache. And when I say anxiety, not like just there's a lot of things that I have to adjust for and I'm doing. And I don't feel particularly confident about some of the things that I'm about to do and have to do. So just cross your fingers. I do. I can't stand the taste. Candy corn is disgusting, but it looks really cool and it's very, very Halloween. Gives you the Halloween feeling. So, okay, so I got my little 2.75 millimeter hook because I believe that is what the pattern calls for the flowers. And forgive me if this seems a little like mellow, but I feel really, really, you know, like my reaction to anxiousness isn't over hype, it's actually the opposite. So forgive me if I seem a little low energy, but we'll work it out. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Pixie Pop. And I already have, I think, one left from the ones I did before. So all I really have to do is like 2 more. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna do it right. Okay. So the cool thing about these flowers, and let me show you the flowers we are creating for anything. I believe Rosetta. Is it you, Rosetta? That instead of doing the flowers, you are doing stars because your unicorn is for a boy. I don't know what's up with this headache. It's just like, I don't know, maybe I need to lay down again, lay down some more, sleep some more. But they kind of look like an X because it's only 4 petals. But I like them. And they look really good clustered together, you know? And I got a pink one in here. Gotta find that. They are probably at the bottom of the bag. And, nope, another purple. Oh, you did flowers for the white one. What color is your unicorn again? Because I know you said you're doing one for a boy. And the idea of stars is just really cool. instead of flowers. I tell you, I need to get some big Ziploc or clear bags because it is so annoying to have mixed projects inside of here. Another very, yeah, like not for nothing. Boom, 4-leaf clover pattern. Just use it, make it green. I didn't even think of that. Yep, with a little stem. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Okay. How was everybody feeling about the wings? I know Rosetta, you had reached out to me earlier about the wings, and I don't know why I feel itchy. My nose feels, my face feels itchy. I wonder if I'm having allergies or something. I don't know. But how did you all feel about the wings? I know Rosetta they were a bit challenging, but she wound up working it out before I could even respond to her message. I know there is one pink flower in here. I know it is. Jeez. It's hidden in here somewhere. I tell you, if it wasn't for all, oh, there it is. If it wasn't for all the copyright issues, music would be really, really welcomed and really great. I'm mad because I think I have silver yarn here. I'm not sure. I don't know why it feels so itchy. Like all around my nose feels itchy. I don't know. But anyway, let us proceed, shall we? Yeah, we're gonna get it going. So I only have to do 2 more flowers, and it requires counting, but it requires minimal counting. I tell you, that's another thing. My hair looks like it's thinning up here. Stressed out, I'm telling you. Jeez. Oh, itchy nose. I don't know. Maybe it's allergies. I don't know. What do y'all think? Okay, so for the flower, it's actually really simple. It's only 4. Is it 4 rows? No, it's not 4 rows. It's 4 petals. Sorry, I'm like. So. And it's a 2.75mm hook. You could use a larger hook, but if you do, your flowers might be floppy. I should not be tired, but I don't know why I'm starting to feel tired. I feel like I got enough sleep. I don't know. A lot of things going on, a lot of things happening, and I know I don't like change. And so this is my reaction to change. Okay, and you know what else I feel? These pillows are always so big in my back. Okay, let's get comfy, shall we? Okay, we're gonna get comfortable. We're gonna crochet together. You trying to fall again? Mm-hmm. Okay. So. Just like, I guess I feel maybe sluggish and itchy. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Am I coming down with something? I hope not. But I got to spend yesterday with my great niece. So that's the thing. So there was my niece needed me to care for my new great niece while she handled some stuff, and it was really urgent. And so that's where I was all day yesterday with my little tiny newborn great niece, and like it was a whole thing, and I was there the whole day with her. So that's why I didn't go live yesterday. But oh my gosh, so freaking cute, so cute, and so little. I was like, oh, too cute. Yeah. Excuse me, other than it being an emergency, it was a really good day, you know, because I hadn't seen her since she was born, which was, she's not a whole month old yet, so she'll be 1 month old on the 8th. So yeah, but it was really, really cool. And she's a really, really cute little kid. And she's a little character. And she gave me the biggest smile. I was like, oh my gosh. When she smiled really big for me, I was like, oh, she knows me. I was like, oh, she knows me. So that was cool. So, but yeah, and that's, you know, so apparently, well, not apparently, but my family is growing even larger. Basically, so my niece just had a baby, and my brother is having a baby. You have a little tiny great niece too? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so oh, you want to know what her name is? So my family has a tradition of naming the girls these ethereal, weird, hippie kind of names. Hence, my name is Uniqua. My sister's name is Nishonda. My younger sister's name is Takira. And my nieces are Winter, Summer, Neve, or Nevea, Isis, Amara, and Julia Rose, right? And so in the family tradition, just carrying on with the family tradition of unique names for little girls, her name is Silver. And so my little great niece, Silver, I call her Squirmy Wormy because she is just so squirmy. Thank you. Her name is Silver. And Silver is so tiny and so cute. And apparently overweight. So when she was born, she was so tiny and little, right? And this was literally less than a month ago. Well, she has gained 2 whole solid pounds in less than a month. So they were like, you know, slow down on the feeding, but the kid likes to eat. And yeah, well, I'm enjoying, I'm sorry, it's because this screen is so dark. Hold on. There we go. And you know, funerals, yeah, we thank God my family hasn't had a whole bunch of those. Just keeps growing and growing. I was wondering about that. I'm not surprised. Yeah, we have, like I said, my family, the girls all have very, very interesting names. It's funny because my sisters and my mother didn't even name us. She let her sisters name us. Um, and so, um, yeah, the girls all have very, very interesting names. So, yeah, and I'm sure that the tradition will continue because that's just how we are. My brother, he's having a little girl. This will be his second daughter. Um, and he's naming her. I don't know, it hasn't been etched in stone yet, but I believe he's naming her Indiana. That's what he's going with. And the reason he's going with it is stupid in my opinion, but you know. But apparently my new niece that's coming next month is going to be named Indiana. So, so yeah, but I'm always excited about a new baby in the family. And they're just so freaking cute. And it's funny because, and I think I mentioned this, I was there for my niece's birth, the one who just had the baby. So I was there for her birth, and I was there for the birth of her daughter. And even yesterday, spending time with her daughter, it just made me remember when she was born. You know, like I don't know why I'm telling you, itchy eyes now. Like, oh, okay, I had a lash in my eye. But yeah, it made me think of when she was born. I was there and looking at her kid. Her kid looks just like she looked when she was. The kid looks like her now. Yeah, I am the aunt who has been a part of a lot of the births. I think I'm really having an allergic reaction because I just feel so itchy. And I don't know what that's about. What did I eat that is like, because maybe I ate something that I didn't eat anything weird unless now I'm all of a sudden allergic to eggs. I hope not, because that would be crazy. I like eggs. But I feel itchy and I don't know. We're gonna work through it. We're gonna work through it. Okay, because my eyes don't look red and they feel itchy. Okay, let's suck it up. Let's work through it. Okay, so I'm on the 4th petal of this flower. Okay. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a nice visit. Because I also got to talk with my other niece and my nephew. Because, so my older brother and older sister, they each have 3 children. And their children are all really close in age. My brother's daughter and my sister's daughter, the one that just had a baby, they are less than 24 hours apart. One was born before midnight and the other one was born after midnight. So they have different birthdays, but they were less than 24 hours apart. Oh my gosh, I don't know. It just feels like, you know, like a feather is like, I don't know. And then my brother's oldest son and my sister's oldest son, they're the same age for a few months. Even though they were born in different years, like they're the same age, they're less than a year apart. And the funny thing about my brother is that he also has a daughter who is also born the same year as his son. What they call it Irish twist, I think. But yeah, so the family is absolutely growing, and it's cool to see. It's really cool to see. Okay, I think I got one flower down. Scissors, of course. I don't know. It might be an allergic reaction. Making that one because it doesn't seem like I don't have any redness. I just feel like my face is itchy. I don't know what that means. But yeah. And I got a lot of work to do. And I spent the better part of this day like laying down. There's no feeling the way about that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so go. Flower. I gotta tuck those strings though. Let's see, what else? So does anybody have any questions about the horn or any questions about the wings of the flower? I'm gonna put up a video. I think I'll put it up. I don't know if I want to put it up here. I think I'll put it up in my kind of string Facebook group. Yeah, because like I said, I did a lot of video of the different components of this design because I didn't want to do a whole bunch on camera, especially live, with all of these new stipulations that, well, I don't want to say all of these new stipulations that Facebook has, but that one main stipulation. For those of you who are interested in the other courses, they are slowly being re-uploaded, the ones that I have saved. So if you purchase the breast cancer awareness workshop, all 4 or 5 parts, I think it's 4, maybe 5, I don't know. All of those parts have been re-uploaded. So you can do those. And because October is breast cancer awareness month, it would be a really good design to create an acknowledgement and honor of survivors and fighters. You know, it's actually a really popular design. It's only available in workshop form. There is no written version of it. I never wrote a version. Wrote it. Oh goodness. I don't know what that's about. I never wrote out the actual design. So, or at least I never typed it up. So I was actually looking for written notes on it and I could not find them. So I too am going to have to sit through the whole, all of the video and work it, because I know there were certain things that I did that were different from what I wrote anyway when I was doing the live. So it's worth me sitting and watching it. But yeah, breast cancer awareness workshop is available if you're interested in creating for that, for the month of October. Oh my gosh, I feel so itchy everywhere. I'm sorry, I hope this is not off-putting. And if you're new here, I promise this is not usually the way, but I don't know, my face and my nose and my eyes feel itchy. I don't know. That's partly why I didn't, put on any makeup or nothing for y'all today. Cause I don't like I'm like looking crusty on camera, but sometimes, sometimes, got to just let it rock, right? Okay, I got one flower done. We're gonna do another flower. And I guess maybe I'll do another unicorn horn. So, yeah, so that, you know, we'll have adequate time together. But tell me, what parts of this unicorn design are you all up to? Are you all up to, it's almost like talking is creating a vibration. Like it feels like a vibration that's making it tickly itchy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Let me find out. Silver gave me cooties. Nah, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Am I sitting weird? But yeah. Someone flower number 2. What part are you up to, Linda? And Karen, I know you probably got a whole bunch of projects that you're working on. I saw that Zay is here. All right. What parts are y'all up to? And Rosetta? I know that some of you moved ahead, which is totally something you can do, and I recommend you do it. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm not gonna keep y'all long. We just wanna get through some of the things. I tell you, I don't know what it is. Itchy nose. And this one, I tell you, I don't know. Just always. I feel like her head is too big. I think that's what it is. She has a big head. And her big head makes it almost impossible for her to sit up. Like any opportunity to lean or fall, she does. I'm putting her visor back in her bag because, ma'am. I mean, I'm gonna order the come. I just ordered a few days ago. Yes, and your order is going to be shipped really soon. Part of it is because I've been doing different things during the week, and so we're only able to ship on Saturdays and Monday mornings. And because I was where I was yesterday and woke up feeling horribly this morning, we didn't get those orders out this morning, so we're going to get them out on Monday. So yeah, your order will be arriving shortly. Sorry about the delay. We're usually really good about shipping, but like I said, there's a lot of adjustments being made that I am trying to work through and maneuver so that, you know, the business can still function. But yeah. But it's also, it's a quick design. The funny thing is the most difficult part of this design, or the most tedious part, is the mane, you know, the curls. I'm working with fair stock, so my husband, oh, okay. You know, I always feel like I want to make personal crochet gifts. But I always feel that way when it's too late to start. Maybe I should write a list and start working on 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I should start working on Christmas stuff. Like now, like most people who are responsible people who stick to a schedule do. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is so itchy. I don't know what that's about. It's weird. It's not red, it just feels itchy. I don't know. weird me itching my nose all on camera? I hope not, because I'm not trying to be gross. But I don't feel congested or anything. I don't feel like I have like mucus or nothing. It just feels very, very itchy. 3, 4. I don't know what that's about. But thank you so much, Linda. I'm just like, making adjustments. You know, sometimes, you know, you're dealing and going through things and you're working through things. And I'm one of those people that I can't talk about things until I'm finished going through things. And so I'm just trying to be cool while I manage. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I feel itchy. I'm trying to figure out, okay, I had everything bagel and I had eggs. That's it, I didn't have anything else. Why do I feel so itchy? I don't know. And then getting older, you know how some things make you react differently. So it could have been any of those things that I normally don't. It just feels itchy. I don't know. I don't know. But I look gross on camera. But I don't know. I don't know what this is. But because this isn't going the way I anticipated it going, I may have to kind of put this down and just shoot the breeze with y'all for another few minutes, because I feel like my nose is itchy and I can't focus, annoyed. But plus I can't do the things that I wanted to do, like the unicorn horn or the wings, because I think I need to go into my storage unit to get the gray out, because the silver I don't have here. I don't think. But anyway, yeah. Gotta do these flowers. Like I said, I don't have to do the wings because I do have the wings because I said I was gonna give her pink wings, silver wings. But I love these wings. And when I tell y'all the amount of work it took me to get symmetry, okay? Like OMG. And yeah, so gosh, it took a lot of work, and it's one of the things that I really love about crocheting. For me, there's a lot of problem solving. Maybe it's something in the air, the seasons changing. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, I don't usually get those kinds of allergies. I don't know, maybe, but it's just so weird because it's like, it's almost like a vibrating itch, like if something, like a tickling itch. But yeah, the symmetry on these wings are top notch, if I do say so myself. And I want to do her wings, the one that I'm working on. I do believe I want to do the wings in silver, maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Oh, I am so sorry that I feel like I'm so low energy with y'all today, but I'm gonna have to put this down for a second to kind of liven up, because I feel like I don't really feel as sluggish, it's like something about how I'm sitting, and I don't know what that is. Itchy nose, like what is that about? But let's talk about the Halloweenies that I'm working on, because like I said, it's 2 as of right now. The wings. Okay. Oh gosh. Itchy nose. So don't mind that they're like They curl up a little bit. I need to figure out how to make them not curl up. But basically, the symmetry was really, really. Yeah, I'm not used to taking medication or medicine for anything. But like I said, the symmetry is top notch, and it took a lot for me to get it. So when I tell you that I did a good job, I did a good job. And I'm not just saying that because I did it. You know? I'm saying it because it really is great crochet work. Don't mind if they curl or whatever, but that's them in the Pixie Pop, and this is them in the Fairy Berry. Don't mind them there, curling up in places. It's good work. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that's about. But let me finish this flower, and then we're gonna talk Halloweeny mystery, Halloweenies mystery crochet along, because I'm a little stumped on one component, and you know, I don't plan to stay stumped on it, but I've been working through it, trying to manage and maneuver, and I finished one, and then I don't like the bottom of it, so, and mind you, I finished the whole bottom entirely, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this bottom like this, so I have to redo the bottom. Everything else about it I really like. I don't like the bottom. So, but does anybody have any guesses of what it might be? What it might be? Oh my gosh, it's like a feather or something like tickling my nose every few minutes. Is there some symbolic reason for that? You know how they say, oh, if your eye twitches or your ear itches and all that, it means something. It's looking up block my wings. Oh, okay. Thank you, Linda. Because I'm like, it keeps curling and I'm annoyed about it. And I'm like, and I don't usually block anything because I'm always working with acrylic. And, you know, I've never gotten any recommendations to block acrylic. I'm not even sure if that, you know, is a thing. But I think I may have to take you up on that because, yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously. Just so y'all know, I don't plan on being out of commission. So whatever this is that's happening with me, I'm going to have to figure out what it is and endure it and manage it. Because, yeah, my whole face and head feels itchy. And it's weird. Like, it's weird. I haven't taken any medication for anything. Because I don't. So it's like, what the heck is going on? I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is that I have a lot of work to do because I want the Halloweeny to be finished and ready for you all to participate in really soon. And, you know, the companion pack for it is going to be really, really cool. You're going to wonder what the pieces are for, right? And the other thing too is I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to keep the companion pack of mystery or not. Like if I'm going to, or maybe I'll have some of the components of the companion pack be a mystery. But I'm excited about one. Because like I said, other than the way the bottom came out, I'm like, oh, okay, one part water, one part starch. Okay. Yeah, because the curling can be annoying. But yeah, so let's talk Halloween. And speaking of which, the thing that I've been working on is right here. And like I said, I don't like the way the bottom turned out, so I have to take that out and redo it. But I got my flowers. So can you see the flowers? Really, really cool. Imagine just making a whole bunch of them and just connecting them to do other things. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't. It's like, it's annoying. All right, so the Halloweenies I'm working on, like I said, I finished one. I have to really work out that second one. I was kind of saving it, getting the easy one out the way and doing a little bit more difficult one. That one is the one that I know that I'm gonna need the most time to kind of workshop or work out. So, oh my gosh. I feel like, what can I do to alleviate? Like, should I put a little bit of peppermint or something right there? It's weird. Like I said, I don't feel congested or anything. I don't feel like I have any mucus or anything. It's just weird. But yeah, so the second one, the main aspect of the Halloween that I told y'all that I was gonna like do, and then I was like I wasn't gonna do it because I thought I was being original, and it turns out that I'm not being original. Well, it's not that I'm not being original; it's that it's not an original idea, meaning like people have done it already before. I'm really excited about it, but like I said, the way I worked it out in my head, I hope it goes well when I go to make it. Because like I said, I have an idea of it. I want it to be a little bit bigger than what I had originally envisioned. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Hopefully it won't take me too long to work it out. But yeah, I'm going to, what am I going to put up? Like I said, I'm going to put up one of the videos of the Uniqua in the My Kind of String closed Facebook group. If you want to see or whatever, you should be able to, I'll put it in the featured post of the My Kind of String Facebook group. Everybody here should be a member of that group. If you're not, just request to join, because it is a closed group. I don't really want to have like it open, because there are some things in that group that are exclusively for that group. And there's videos in that group that are specifically for that group. And at some point I do want to share and put patterns and stuff, like free patterns specifically for members of that group. So, but yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions about Uniqua the Unicorn? I know this is probably a short live video, shorter than we're used to. But yeah, this itchiness and this feeling, it's weird. I feel like I've already been on camera too long, like scratching and itching and rubbing my face. And it's annoying for me. And so I hope it's not too annoying for you all to look at. But yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Because if not, I think we're going to end it here. And I'm sorry if you wanted to stay a little bit longer, if you thought it was a little bit longer. It's just, I realized that I needed gray to do the gray unicorn horn and the gray wings. And and I can't do the hair on camera. So forgive me for being so ill prepared. But I promise we'll be back on Friday, I believe. What is that, the 12th? I think. Yeah, I think that's the 12th. Okay. And we're gonna put the pieces together. So make sure you have all your pieces together. And thank you so much for joining and chilling and not being annoyed by my low energy. But we'll be back here Friday at 7:30. And for those of you who purchased the companion pack for Uniqua the Unicorn, they'll be winding their way to you on Monday morning. So see you all next time.